So it's Luther here with George, and George, we've got you through your pre-shot routine. Can you remember the routine, the 4 or 5 things you're doing in sequence now?
Yeah, so you want to offer up the club to the tee. You then want to make sure that you're getting the correct angle between your back and distance.
And that's a fantastic point.
And then you want to get the fist grip with your left hand, making sure that your left thumb is parallel with the club.
Yep.
And then you want the sort of thumb grip coming in on your right hand, and to sort of adjust your knees, make sure you feel comfortable. Same with your feet.
Good.
And I think you're good to go.
Can you see that? He's absolutely recounted what I need him to do. But by its nature, it's complex. The first few golf lessons you have, simple though they should be, even at this level, have quite a lot of information. And I would say to George, you need to go away for a week or 10 days to the driving range and get so comfortable with this, you can do it without even thinking about it, okay? So that's your SOP, and you've understood it beautifully. Now, you'll come to understand that if the grip and posture is good as this, turning the Y shape, the half swing that George is developing, followed by swishing through the tee peg, there's a huge amount of stuff going on. Okay, so take your time now, George. Go through your routine. Club, grip, feet, lovely. Comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now make a back swing and stop. Hold, very good. Now just come back. This is with the common fault in the beginner. George moved his club and arms first, and we need the shoulders to facilitate the movement of the Y shape. So let your shoulders go with the turn. Can you feel that?
Yep.
Okay. Now if we look at this embryonic swing, he's got a shoulder turn, he's got torso coil, his hips are starting to move, the knees retain their flex, but there is some weight shift. So because the setup is so good, George, and you understand the word turn, which is this, then a huge number of things happening for you. So turn, and then you swish through, and you'll find that when you swish the tee peg, the follow through, which is the end of your swing, will also have a lot of merit. Okay, I'll just tee the ball there for you. Off of the club, try and move through the routine a bit more quickly. Fist, fingers and feet. That's really slick. Can you see that? Okay, this is our first half an hour of coaching, and we've got a pre-shot routine. Keep it simple, George. Turn the Y shape, swish the tee peg. Very good. And again, just see if you can knock its head off and decapitate the peg. There should be blood everywhere. Okay, very good. Superb. Can you hear it? The sound?
Yep.
Now, one of the things you'd be thinking of at home is where do you position the tee peg or the ball related to the feet. So go through your routine. Now, in the early stages, in developing the swing, we're going to have the golf ball directly between the feet. So if I just put that stick there, okay, you can just move that left foot an inch to your left. That's plenty, almost too much, that's good. Okay, so can we see at home? The tee peg is opposite the middle of the stance. Now, later on, as your swing matures, you'll move the ball position, but just for the starting session, ball between the feet on a tee peg, okay? That's fine. You've got a 7-iron in your hand, which is one of the middle clubs of the 13 in your bag, okay? All right, George, so show us the backswing, turn and stop, hold. Now that's wonderful, the shoulders have turned, haven't they? Now switch the tee peg. Well done. You got it?
Yep.
So it's remarkable how quickly we're capable of learning things if they're simple and if they're repetitive. If something's not working for you, don't give up on it. Keep practicing until it works. You know that prepare, turn, swish works. So if you hit a bad shot, don't counteract that and compensate for it. Stick to your guns, prepare, turn and swish through. So George, have you got any questions about that so far?
No, it seems really quite straightforward.
Straightforward. Yeah. And it's interesting how much information you've accrued already, but the swing's only 1.8 seconds long, as I said earlier. You can only think about 3 things. Prepare with your brain, turn with your shoulders, release or swish with your hands. And if you do that, which you are doing, the torso, hips, legs, knees, feet and weight shift are taken care of. So I am teaching you them, but I'm not teaching them directly.
Yep.
You're just preparing, turning and swishing. Let me worry about your feet.
Sounds great.